Hello, and welcome to Tuesday. Um, we forgot to film yesterday. Plain and simple. Today is actually Wednesday, but yesterday was kind of an eventful day. Big thing for yesterday was I had to take care of some stuff with my medical leave because there was some, I don't know, they had a lot of weird information that wasn't accurate that they entered into their system that needed to be sorted out. So yesterday or today was all about sorting that out. For some reason, they're saying that I'm good to return to work on March 15th, and even my employers are kind of like, that doesn't sound right. She got a major surgery. Like, why are you saying she can return this day? And even I called them. I'm like, why are you saying I can return this day? No documentation says anything about that. Like, even all the documentation that we have before surgery was saying, like, at earliest I could return to work, like, early April. So pretty much the month of March, like, there's no way I'm returning to work this month. The other thing is my FMLA got denied, and everyone's like, why did your FMLA get denied? Because, like, you meet all the requirements to get FMLA secure, all that. And yeah, I had the phone call with the company that does all this, and they were like, just their information was wrong. I don't know why they were trying to say that, oh, you've only worked at your job for 5 months, when it's like, I've been working there a year. Like, last Wednesday was my 1-year anniversary, and I used PTO during all last week. So the whole week I was in the hospital, I wasn't on, like, medical paid leave. I was on vacation time. I used my entire vacation to cover that hospital stay. And I did that to make sure that I could still get paid even after all of this. And I'm glad I did. So, yeah, that was the big thing for today. Other than that, I've just been playing a lot of Astrobot on the PS5, because I loved Astro's Playroom so much that I've just been playing Astrobot, and as of today, I'm about 55% through the game already, which I shouldn't be surprised. Again, I have literally nothing to do. I have been trying to do more, but every time I do things, I'm reminded of how limited I actually am. Like, I cooked eggs for breakfast. That was a very time-consuming thing, because trying to navigate the fridge in a situation where you can barely walk and you can't bend or do anything like that, it's like I'm very limited on what I can do. I tried to help Johnny with the dishes. The only thing I could do was load the top half of the dishwasher. That was the most I could do. So it's just, I shouldn't be upset that I'm just spending all my time playing video games. I do think at some point I'm gonna ask Johnny to get my keyboard for my tablet, because I want to try seeing if I can do some drawing while I'm in bed. Because that's kind of been like the big thing that I've been really wanting to do. It's interesting. As I sit down in bed, the more I've learned something about myself. I feel like one thing that you could easily do when you're laying in bed as much as I am is just sit in bed rot. And I catch myself doing that occasionally, but I ultimately see it as like, this is such a waste of time. Why are you doing this? You could easily be spending this time enjoying video games. Like, this is the most fun I've had playing video games in like a decade. To the point that it's like, I think I made a good decision to not make gaming content on YouTube, which is funny because one thing I've also been doing while I sit in bed is thinking about, like, what if I could make content, like, what should I make? I don't know. My mind's kind of been racing a lot, thinking about, like, what do I want to do when I get out of, when I'm able to start moving around and doing things again? What's really important to me right now? And also just, valuing my time more. So every time I catch myself just, like, opening YouTube Shorts and just scrolling, it's like, why am I doing this? I'm more self-conscious. We'll say that. That's the best way of putting it. I'm far more self-conscious about it. I'm finding myself, like, when I don't want to play video games, and I kind of just want to veg, rather than scrolling, I'm watching shows. I've been watching King of the Hill. for the past few months, and I've watched a lot of King of the Hill. Every time I catch myself doom scrolling, or just scrolling in general, going on social media, I turn it off and I watch an episode of King of the Hill, and that usually cures that boredom of games that I kind of get for a little bit. And then after like one or two episodes of King of the Hill, I'm like, all right, I think I'm ready to go back to Astrobot. Like, I don't know. It's interesting because social media was such a big part of my life for so long, and the fact that I'm actively pushing it away and I feel better for it, it's interesting. This whole surgery experience has been interesting because it's given me the time to stop and think and reflect and really value my time, which is something that I've never really felt like I've ever done. I don't feel like I've ever valued my time. And I know people are going to say like, well, you're just sitting here playing video games. That's not valuable. I don't know. I feel different. I feel like spending time and actually enjoying these video games, something that I'm so passionate about and something that I love, is better use of my time. Rather than being like, all right, I gotta play through this video game and then I gotta make a let's play on it. I feel like that wasn't valuing my time as much. I think I'd rather just enjoy the video games and then possibly, reflect on the cool ideas I see in the game and maybe make my own, or I don't know, do like a cool art piece on the game. I think that would be more beneficial to my time. It's just enjoy a game, make an art piece on it, rather than spending all my time editing and making let's plays and trying to fight the algorithm. I don't know. Sorry I rambled on for so long. Just, bed. There's been a lot of thoughts running through my head while I'm in bed, and usually those thoughts are interjected with, oh, I need to use the restroom, or oh, I'm in pain. But when I'm not in pain, my mind kind of races. And right now my mind's not in pain. Right now I'm not in pain. So today is also the first day that I've had my first energy drink since surgery, so that could also be a reason why my mind's kind of racing, because it's like, I finally had caffeine, and it feels great. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all later.